So firstly, collective people choose their realities. They choose their realities. And the best example I have for this is I was watching and I was waiting for Alice in Borderland to come out on Netflix, and it finally they released the third season. Okay? But there's something significant about choosing your realities, which we all remember at the end if you watch Alice in Borderland of the second season. You know, they had the choice to leave the Borderlands. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a choice. I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna leave. Some of those sick people, including like the serial killers and crazy ass people, they were like, oh yeah, we'll stay, we'll do this shit again. And meanwhile, Erisu and Usagi, like both of them, they chose to leave. Whole time they went to get married, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't, you know. Oh, shut! You didn't hear that. Okay. Either way, right? The Alice in Borderland live action series. I started watching it a while ago, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for it to come out. Whole time, mind you, this is the first time I'm ever hearing of this story. Whole time, it's also a manga already, and it's also already an anime. Same, I had the same exact experience with the show One Piece live action. It also has a manga, and it also has a lengthy anime. But the thing about it is, the live action ones are the first ones that I've ever seen. And something is very significant because somebody could be venturing to do something that a lot of other people are doing. For example, I'm a tarot reader and a lot of people are already tarot readers. Okay. But it's something about your vibe. Your vibe is the first vibe that a lot of people are seeing and that they can appreciate. For example, the live action versions of these shows, they weren't necessarily produced for the people who have been watching it all these years. You know what I'm saying? Or reading it all these years. Now, sure, they want to be true to the stories and they want to make sure, oh, and they want to make sure that a lot of the storylines are the same. But at the same time, when they make those live action productions, they're not necessarily, because a lot of people are not happy with it, right? The people who read the manga are not really the happiest with it. The people who seen the anime are not really happiest with the live actions. But take a step out of your, you know what I'm saying, advanced anime watcher, manga reading shoes, and you step into the shoes of a theater girl. Because what a lot of people don't know about me, like I have very I speak articulate, you know what I'm saying, and I have a very like good camera presence. I was in theater all of high school. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? I love getting on stage, putting on makeup, and just stealing the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of energy. And that's the energy that these live action productions give. The costumes are amazing. The makeup's amazing. The lighting, the production. And a person who was in theater all throughout high school can really appreciate something like that. So I love the live action One Piece. Don't sue me, anime fans. You know what I'm saying? And I love the live action Alice in Borderland as well. Okay, so something is very significant about your version of the thing being the first time people are seeing it. Like I've had a lot of people tell me, because of my vibe, I'm the first tarot reader that they've ever like subscribed to or followed. And genuinely, I'm honored. You know what I'm saying? Because I have struggled a long time trying to make myself unique with all of these other lovely folks. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do the same things. And it's something about the way you do it, fam, that could steal the spotlight, take the stage, steal the light. Okay. So I do also have, there's something significant about the full experience. That's what I was talking about the lighting, the makeup. And then also, I don't know about y'all, but when I do watch something that was recorded in a different language, I tend to turn the subtitles on and watch it in the original language, because there's something about like, for some reason, when I watch the live action and I hear the English and I see that it's not matching with their mouth, and it's like sometimes the actor is not using the same inflection as the original actor. Sometimes I just would rather read and hear the actor's true performance than to hear it in English. You know what I'm saying? Something significant about the full experience. You need to be given, if you're a creator, you need to be giving it the whole shebang. Okay? Something like that, right? And then I also have people think they can handle something they've never experienced that sounds and looks great, but if they knew what it took to get there. Like, a lot of people look at me as a content creator, especially the people that I know and I've known all throughout like high school and shit like that haven't been supporting me. It's like, a lot of people might want what I have because now I have 5,000 subscribers, or now I have 5,000 followers on my TikTok, and I have 1,000 on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I'm building. A lot of people want what I have. But a lot of people are not willing to show up every day in front of this camera and just be yourself for 5 to 10 minutes every single day. A lot of people don't even have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's something significant about, like, a lot of people might want what you have and what you've been working for, but they're not even willing to put in a little bit of work for it. For example, I was watching Alice in Borderland. Like I said, like, I got all of these downloads are definitely from Alice in Borderland. So I got this from Alice in Borderland, and it's like, a lot of people heard about the Borderlands or whatever, and they wanted to experience the near-death experience, right? They wanted to experience that. But when it came time for the test game, which was set up like a game that they do in the Borderlands, almost ritualistically, a lot of them couldn't handle it. A lot of them was actually scared to do the test game, but that's what the whole Borderland energy looked like. You know what I'm saying? For example, like, just like a lot of people, say they could get what I have easily, but they're not even taking the small steps to do so. And it takes just doing this every day. It takes consistency. A lot of people want something and they don't even understand what it takes to get it. Okay. And it says, whether you believe it or not, there are people that will risk it all to help you, as long as you're helping yourself. And I wrote that down because of Aries. Y'all need to, if you haven't watched Alice in Borderland yet, do not continue watching this video because I'm about to spoil it. Okay. You got a warning. So Aries, basically, Usagi went back. I told you, if you went, you know what I'm saying? Usagi went back, and Arisu is like, oh, nah. Mind you, when Arisu came from the Borderlands, he forgot his complete experience there. And as we know, Arisu spent 2 seasons whipping the shit out of the Borderlands. He completed game after game after game after game all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? With Usagi. Came out, married Usagi. Usagi couldn't get past her experiences. She wanted to go back. Arisu don't even know why she want to go back. Arisu don't even remember what happened. He like, okay, like, and then he was like, you know what? She went back. I don't care what happened to me. Shoot me up. I'm going back. And they stopped his heart. He went back to the Borderlands. And the funny thing about it is, like, the people in the Borderlands, especially the executives, like, that invited him there, like, they know him. He was like, I remember you helped me. Da, 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 da. It's something so significant about people that you don't even know your name and know your reputation for reasons, you know what I'm saying, known or unknown. They know you already. Arisu, he couldn't even remember what happened in the Borderlands, but all these people are like, hey, Arisu, you know what I was saying? Because, he whipped the Borderlands ass the first time. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the fact that executive came back and was like, you helped me get to this spot. I'm only alive because of you, Arisu. Handed him his little card, and he was like, the fuck? Like, but then when he said his wife was going to be up in there, he was like, I'm listening. So there's something significant about that. And yeah, I wrote down people know your name. And then also that's how quickly you can shift realities and timelines, because the way they have been depicting it is so sick. The 3rd series, the way they've been depicting it is so sick. Like, it's almost like both realities literally exist at the same time. They literally do. And it's almost like ritualistic to get back there or something like that. Y'all just got to go check it out. You literally got to go check out Alice in Borderland. If you haven't checked out the first 2 seasons, just watch it. It's worth it. It's scary. It's scary, but it's worth it. The last one I have, the places you can go when you work on yourself first, baby. The places, every single entrepreneur will tell you the places that you can go when you work on yourself first. Put you in the number 1 spot in your life, baby. And get to work. Get to step in. Do your big one. Manifest your big one. Whatever the fuck you doing. If you at the end of this video Get it in and get it in good. You're number one here in your life, in your reality. Choose you. Peace.